And that means when the sap comes up in the spring that the bark will slip loose from the tree. Somebody asked me the other day what I meant when I said the bark is slipping. Well, in the spring, when the sap starts to come up from the roots, when the soil warms up and the sap starts to come up, and these little trees start to bud out, you get these little buds, then the sap's coming up. You know that sap's coming up, and I'm going to demonstrate what I meant when I said the bark is slipping. Now I'm going to cut up above where the grafting, he'll be grafting down here, so I'll stay that out of that area and come up, and this will be cut off with a chainsaw when he gets here. But if I can stay in frame, hold the camera and do this, I should have brought Mr. Pod. But anyway, this will give you an idea. I'll make a couple of cuts here, and when I say the bark's slipping, what I mean is it slips loose from the wood. It slips up off of the wood, and you can see the bark's coming loose there. It'll pry up, and with this particular type of graft, you just pry the bark open and slip that graft down underneath the bark. And you make one cut on the side, and then slip it down in under the bark so it lays on that hardwood. And because that's cambium, that's all cambium cells between the bark and the hardwood. So that's what I meant when I said the bark is slipping. It's slipping loose from the tree, from the wood. You can see the sap there, you can see the moisture. Okay, I'll demonstrate this bark graft or a little bit here after Victor gets going. I'll do a little video of him doing the bark graft. It's the easiest graft there is to do of all of them. There are many techniques, but bark graft is by far the easiest. What are you doing, Victor?
Grafting.
Grafting? What kind of graft?
Bark graft.
Bark graft? Show me how you do a bark graft. You explain it to me? Explain it, man. You need to talk to your sawman to get that knot off the side, don't you? You got to cut below that. So you're just opening the bark a little bit and slip that in there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, about 30 years ago, I had a guy come out and tell me, he watched me for a little while and said, well, that looks easy enough. It's if you know what you're doing, isn't it? Flying a helicopter's easy enough if you know what you're doing. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna have to talk to your sawman. What I'm talking about is the way this curves up. You can't put a graft on there and have it lay flat. You gotta have a smooth surface like this right here. But he'll get it. He's just learning. He's a good man. Sawman's a great guy. But we gotta not have this. He's gotta get below that. Well, Victor's addressing the issue with the sawman, and he's a real good guy and a fast learner, and he will understand that and correct it, I'm sure.